Good afternoon. It is Friday, August 14th. We are just finalizing our preparations to have our students return to school on Monday. We cannot wait to welcome you all back to our district. We wanted to put out a video with a quick update. We sent an email out yesterday, but sometimes those are a little bit more difficult to get through all the important pieces. But I thought it was very important to really update and make sure you understand the new guidance that we got from the Illinois Department of Public Health over the last few days. There are significant changes to which students have to be excluded if they show illnesses. The biggest piece we are emphasizing, the most important part, is to understand that if your child is sick, is exhibiting any symptoms, fever, cough, diarrhea, sneezing, anything that might not be feeling very well, keep them home from school. I know it's not always convenient to have your student home from school for a day, but by keeping them home for a day or 2 days, it can help keep our entire building much more smoothly operating and also keep us functioning in a lot better way. The new guidelines from IDPH say that if we have to send a student home with any COVID-like symptom, which includes most symptoms we generally send students home for, they need to be home for 10 days or until they receive a negative COVID test or come with a doctor's note indicating something else. So realistically, if you get sent home from school for an illness, you may have to be home for multiple days. Now that's not 10 school days, so with weekends it could be a shorter time frame, and if you are able to go get a COVID test and it come back negative, you can return when we have that test. But that is a pretty high burden to put on parents, so we want to make sure that you really understood the best thing you can do if your child is not feeling well is to keep them home for the day. One additional caveat that the IDPH guidelines have put in place is that siblings will also have to be quarantined if someone is sent home from school due to an illness. So again, the absolute best thing you can be doing before sending your kids to school is going through that checklist, make sure they are feeling well. If they're feeling kind of okay, it might be good to keep them home one additional day to make sure that we don't have to get to that mark. It is not something we are excited about doing. We are open for students in-person instruction because we want to have our kids in school, but we are required to follow these guidelines. So again, please keep your kids home from school and understand that we are under some pretty strict parameters for what happens if someone comes to school with a COVID-like symptom. Again, we're going to see your kids on Monday. We are very excited to welcome you back, and we hope you had a great summer and you're ready to learn.